this is episode 4 of What If Civilization Started Over Again. So, in this series, humanity is completely wiped out. And there's a new series, see, new civilization. I'm not sleepy, guys, I'm just a bit tired. Ethan. There's a new civilization, and they're probably humans, but they're probably different. They have to evolve with more to become like us. But this is what they have done so far. This is episode 4. What if civilization started over? Let's get going into this. So, the first thing happening in this episode. So why my god, episode of series mixed up. Sorry for the background music, guys. It's just my TV. Not my TV, my parents' TV. So, yeah. The first thing which is going to happen is the dark green theme over here expanding. Yeah, going to expand a bit north, a bit east as well. But they are not going to expand too much since they are probably very big. Not probably, they're not very big. They're probably the second or third biggest civilization in the world. I could put them at fourth or 15 and yeah, that's it. We have this whole area being discovered and it's being partitioned between 19, the yes 19 and the pink team. Let's do this treaty. This was the first treaty in the whole civilization series taking. Let's look at it. Right, so here is the treaty. Okay, so the lime team gets this thing land thing. Their borders are really wacky now. The pink team will get all of this onto they'll get all of this land and the rest of this thing will go over to the cyan team. So yeah, very divided. And Persia's borders what? Alright, so Persia's borders are a bit not good because this thing this whole land which they got yeah, it's like a panhandle, like not like a panhandle. Like this whole thing is separated into two pieces. Like the North and the South are very different culture, and I don't know if the North has people yet, not that many. So let's talk about that later. But let's go to the yellow team over here, and they are going to be invaded by the green team and the red team. For yellow team, you're getting invaded again, but the dark green team will take all of this and the red team will take the rest of yellow team. It is no history. This is just the line between the red team and the dark green team. So yeah, no proof of this. Alright, coming to this magenta team, they are going to make landing in Djibouti by boat. They will sail from a boat, and they're going to land in Djibouti, and they're going to get some land in Africa, and they take Somaliland as well. So plus actually because this it's not Somaliland. Over here they discard these two lakes, small lakes, and they get a pretty good amount of land over here. And it's the thing is about this magenta countries that the north and the south are very different. Or should I say the south, west, and the northeast are very different. Alright. Yeah, this is I don't know what this is. Alright, so this is the line which separates the culture of the magenta team. This is the more like governed, more people, more urban living thing area. the northern part is more of a rural. The northern part or the northwestern part is a more rural thing. There's not too many people. They live in their own lifestyles, not too urban. And this state does not get treated too good by the government. It's probably over here with the capital. And you know what they do? They rebel. Yeah, let's go. So yeah, the north of the magenta team rebels. Some parts in the east castle. Yeah, this is eastern. Yeah, yeah. And let's actually do official dividing this line. Alright, so this is the line over here. The pink team will what? Alright, so the pink team will get all of this, and the orange team will get all of this. So yeah, ports. Magenta team is now reduced to just Southern Arabia and Africa. Come over to this team, whatever the color is. They're going to expand a bit into Africa, meeting up with the magenta team, and also discovering this big lake. It's not too big, but it's pretty comparable. It's pretty good size compared to these guys. So yeah, these guys expand and they're starting to look more like the Ottoman Empire. How is the Ottoman Empire? We just need the European parts, actual Turkey, and some bits over here. And yeah, they will be the Ottoman Empire. But speaking of the Ottoman Empire, we have this going into Turkey. Um, yeah, going into Turkey. They are going to get some land and they're going to do it greedy. It's going to something like this. They're going to take all of this land and the rest, and they're going to send the rest of the Turkish peninsula in a new country. Yeah. Why do I start so bad, bro? So yeah, they're going to set up the own government in Turkey. But they discovered this whole thing, this whole new land, and they decided to go for it. They get some stuff over here, but they have to stop because these guys are new, bro. Not that old like these guys. Over here we have the Cyan team doing some expansion and they're going to go into Crimea, not into Crimea, but into the border of Crimea and whatever this thing is called. I feel like I should know the name. This Northern Caucasus region, but I don't. They go over here. They do some expansion in the north as well. I mean, they're going but this is more central north, whereas this was west north, northwest, west, northwest, northwest north. But they're going to go a bit north over here, and yeah, the pink team is now not the most important, even though they're probably Chile or this civilization. Over here, we have the purple team uniting with the orange team to form a new country. And you know what? I'm just keeping the purple color. So yeah, it looks like they've conquered the orange team, but really they're just united. So yeah, this is the first union. Great job. Congratulations. To Morris Wellman. Alright, so we have the red team making their own expansion to the field. Bro, why is it so loud? Alright, so the red team doing a bit of expansion. They beat up at this lake and they set up their own borders. Over here, something like yeah, something like this. And yeah, just yeah, it looks something like this. They claim all this, and they start expanding. We have this star green team, Hitler's team expanding a bit west, not this not west, just east. They discover the other planets and they conquer. They go more into the Indochina region, but they stop. And some people from the dark region, the position of the government very early. They will decide to form their own country over here. I just get my dollar information. This, this, Green Table got something from it because their people already wanted it, so they want something. And the land looks something like this. The green team will next this, and this. So yeah, the board will be this will continue here. They will go a bit north over here. It is called this island. Yeah, then look pretty good. So I think this is what we do for today. Okay, let's look at the map check. We'll just check our maps over here. Alright, so this is our world map. Going to these guys. So this is what the modern world map will look like for many people. The rest is treated with more abilities in here, but they have to stop because it's very nice. And they also proceed into a Malaysian here they also discovered the whole Black Sea. Yes, the whole Black Sea. Everything over here has been discovered. At least in the surface. We never know what could be hiding underground. And even us, we humans don't know what's hiding underground in literally anything. Not just the Black Sea, literally everywhere else. Except for some lakes like this, we'll know what's inside. And that deep. It. Alright, as you can see, they've explored a bit of the Indian Ocean. They're doing pretty good, I'd say. But this is probably what's going to be for a certain amount of time. Let's say the Caspians have not discovered too much, but they discovered a bit. They also discovered the southern Mediterranean part of Europe. And over here, they come to this lake. They don't come to this lake, they explore this lake. Pink and red team explorers over here. They're probably going to colonize it, colonize, not colonize, free. And it's going to go something like this properly. We'll see that in the next episode. And the green team, they explored a bit. And so did this new Vietnam team. They also discovered a whole new thing over here. They discovered a bit more than Sumatra and some islands over here as well. So really doing pretty good. It expansion, water expansion, expansions, all that, yeah. But guys, instead of doing all of this at the end of every episode, you guys want it to be gray. I mean, not not the whole map gray. I mean like like all of the unexplored area. Do you think the map should be like this? Like this? Gray for unexplored land? Uh, Alright. Gray for unexplored land. And in whiteboard experiments. So probably something like this. Let's say yeah, something like this. Yes, if you want to do something like this, instead of the white map, and the end of every episode recap, not recap, I mean like map checks. Yeah, map checks. And you guys tell me which one do you want more, or Grateful Unexplored Land or the end of episode map checks. Anyways, this is going to do it for this episode. Bye guys, see you in the next episode.